Whether you're a veteran Rivian owner or brand new and just got your new Rivian R1, there are a lot of things that your vehicle does that you may not know about, or maybe you just forgot. Today I'm going to share my top 15 favorite tips and tricks for any Rivian owner to know about. Some of these might be software related, some of them might be hardware related, but these are the top 15 Rivian tracker tips for veteran and new Rivian owners. We're going to start out here with the garage doors. If you live in a location where you have multiple garages, you can actually use this little scrolling wheel here to scroll to switch out the different garage doors that pop up on your display. So you can scroll up or scroll down to click on them. If you don't see this enabled, you can always come here to the main display, click on the garage door, hit the little gear icon that comes up, and then make sure that you set up your garages here. You'll want the help of someone near you to be able to do this. But once you do this, it is location based. So remember where you are and let you open the garages when you pop up near the location. And they will automatically pop up right here. And you can scroll if you have multiple garages by just scrolling on the scroll wheel. Ever answer the phone to realize that it's really loud, or maybe the ringtone of your phone is really loud when it comes in through Bluetooth? Say no more, I have a solution for you. On the domain bar down here, if you tap on the volume icon right here, and then tap on the music node up top, it will present to you with a variety of different volume controls. And this includes music, phone, navigation, and if you have Alexa enabled, Alexa. So you can just tap this and get a quick glance at all the different volume settings, or you can mute everything by just tapping that. On the driver display here, you have this by default navigation window that shows up on the left side. But did you know that if you tap these buttons here in the paddle and click on them, it will change it out? For example, if you hold down the right button, it will prompt you with an efficiency graph. If you press and hold again, you get your tire pressure. And if you press and hold again, you're back to the map. Vice versa, you can do the same thing by going the other way. But these are just some quick ways to get some additional data in your driver display. If you're like me, you've probably been to a car show or an event or something like that where you want to show off the lighting of your Rivian. Well, Rivian thought of that and they created something called show and tell mode. If you go into your settings option, vehicle and service, you can tap show and tell, and what that will do is it will reduce climate performance, it will disable automatic proximity locking, SOS, the horn, and anything else, and keep the lighting effects outside the vehicle turned on so that you can walk away from your vehicle and still have the lights on and kind of show off all the lighting features of the vehicle outside without having it go off as soon as you walk away or automatically lock your vehicle. As a reminder, once you start shifting to drive, this will automatically turn itself off, as you can see here, and you'll be back to normal, and this little prompt says show and tell has been turned off. Sometimes you just want to get to a place by dropping a pin, and Rivian actually lets you do that. So once you have your map open, if you scroll somewhere and you press and hold, it actually gives you the option to drop a pin, which will then give you some details, which you can star and favorite or actually route to that location. Pretty cool. Did you know that Rivian has a secret service menu? Yeah, so it's kind of really cool. And you can get to it by going to settings, vehicle, service, enabling service mode, which will present you with this little button up there that says service, tapping on the top bar here 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pulling up, you're going to see a new button called ride. You're then going to get presented with this really cool Thomas Edison quote. If you tap the screen a few times, you're going to get this number prompt. 33748 will unlock the secret ride service menu. Now, there's not a lot you can do in here in terms of being able to do things to your vehicle, but when you're charging, sometimes you just want to see what the battery temperature of your vehicle looks like, and Rivian doesn't automatically present that information to you, So you can come here to this service mode screen to be able to do this. You've probably seen this a few times in various other YouTube videos for different folks who record content for Rivian. But once you get past this loading ECUs information screen, you get presented with all the different computers of your vehicle. But if you tap on dashboards and then tap high voltage, this will give you information on your battery. More importantly, it will give you the information of the temperature of your battery. As you can see, my battery is currently sitting at 36 degrees Celsius. But what's really cool is when you plug into a supercharger, this will give you information to tell you, hey, how much current or amps is currently available, and are you pulling all the necessary amps that the charger allows? So, really cool, neat service menu. And once you're done, you can tap here to turn off service mode, and then just return back to any screen you want, and boom, you're done. Do you live somewhere where it snows, or maybe you just don't want to have your side view mirrors automatically fold when you lock the doors? No worries. If you come into settings, vehicle, and then access, you can scroll down here, and then you'll see an option that says side mirror auto folding and side mirror unfolding. You can tap those off, and from now on, when you lock the vehicle, the side mirrors will not fold or unfold automatically. I've had people always ask me, Jose, is there a special way to change tires on a Rivian? And really there isn't, but Rivian does offer a tire service mode that allows you to automatically set everything up for your vehicle to easily change tires. It will disable any auto adjustments with the air suspension. In order to do this, what I recommend and what Rivian recommends you do is go into off-road mode, set your vehicle to all-terrain, and set it to the highest possible setting. That's going to raise your vehicle all the way up. Once you do that, we're going to go into settings, vehicle service, and then go here to tire change mode. It's going to alert you, hey, right changes will be unavailable. Hit turn on, and now this will automatically set your vehicle to the highest ride height when changing your tire, and you don't have to worry about the air suspension automatically adjusting. Once you're done, just tap this to turn it off, and you're good to go. Have you ever been driving or stationary and something weird just happens to your Rivian? Maybe the screen goes black, or I don't know, something just crazy happens. Well, don't worry, Rivian thought about that, and they've quickly enabled a way for you to grab a diagnostics of the vehicle so that they can easily go back and see what happened. All you gotta do is tap and hold the name, your name on the top bar here, and you're gonna get a little prompt that says diagnostics captured, and boom, that's it. Just make yourself aware of the time that happened. And when you submit a ticket to Rivian support, just tell them, hey, I captured a diagnostics at specific time on this date, and they'll be able to go back and check out all the logs for your vehicle on that specific time frame. A few versions back, Rivian enabled different sensitivity settings for wipers. And a lot of people may not know how to do this. So I'm going to show you today just a couple of tips and tricks on how the wiper settings work. First off, as usual, the wiper settings is going to be this first control here. But if you tap upwards, you'll automatically see that I have mine off. So if I tap down, it goes into auto. If you tap down, you go into the different auto settings, 1 sensitivity, 2, 3, and then off again. If you have everything set to, what you can also do is if you press and hold down, it will automatically move it to auto 3. You can press and hold up to go into the fastest setting. You can press and hold down to go back to auto, or you can just lightly tap 1 to go into off. These are just some quick ways to be able to switch wiper settings on your Rivian. The R1T and R1S may not have a glove box, but there is a lot of storage in these vehicles, including underneath the front driver and passenger seat. You have these little compartments where you can store stuff, and they're pretty deep. As you can see, I keep this emergency hand stuff in there, but yeah, like it's deep in there. So you don't need a glove box when you have these awesome compartments. Did you know that you can actually select and state what state of charge you want to arrive at your destination at? Let me show you how. You would go ahead and input the address to wherever you want to go. Usually it pops up here on the left hand side. If you click this little 2 icons in the middle right here, you can actually select right here where it says preferred range on arrival, and you can select how much percentage you want to arrive on. By default, 20% is usually what you'll get. But if you want to arrive with less percentage, you can go all the way down to 1% and it will automatically adjust everything for you. And you can have it either apply just this one time or always. Cool, huh? I bet you didn't know that there is an outlet in the back row of your Rivian R1T and R1S underneath the center screen that you didn't even know existed. Take a look at this. Look at that. There's your 110 outlet underneath the Rivian back display for you to use. How cool is that? If you're the owner of a Rivian R1T, if you go into the back seats and bring down this center console, you actually have this little door here where you can bring up, and it gives you access straight into your gear tunnel. How cool is that? Rivian R1T owners will find this very useful. If you drop your bed and it's nighttime, keep an eye on those lights. They're currently on. You can turn them off. How do you do that? Just tap the button here and your lights will come on and off. How cool is that? I hope you enjoyed these Rivian top 15 tips and tricks for veteran owners and new owners alike. I'll have many more of these videos, but I hope you learned something new in this video. If there is something new you learned that you didn't know about, let me know in the comments below. If there's a tip or trick that you know that you would like to share with the community, drop it down in the comments as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell to get notified of when I release new videos. Until next time, keep on adventuring.